Hey guys, my name is Little Man Jose and welcome to another COD review. This time it's the newest COD and one that I actually did a video on a while ago, Modern Warfare 2. In that video I was talking about the beta and overall I thought it was fun, but it was just another COD game, nothing really all too special. But I had high hopes for it, thinking that the full game could actually be something great if done right. Now, was it done right? Well, let's get down to it. First things first, I gotta talk about the presentation. And guys, this game looks and sounds f***ing amazing! I can't stress how much this game improves in visuals and sound when compared to Cold War and especially Vanguard. I like those games' presentation, don't get me wrong, but the look, sound, and hell, even feel of the game is unlike anything I played in COD. As much as I don't care for Modern Warfare 2019, I always found the presentation to be the best part about it, and this game has improved that to the load. The immersion of the visuals are too much for my brain to handle. The guns look so real. Sometimes it's like I'm watching a movie. And the animations, oh my god. Don't even get me started on the sound of the game. Every gun sounds like a death machine. It's so pleasing to the ears. And when you get a kill, especially with a shotgun, oh my god. Not to mention that this game is super smooth. I barely have any frame drops or lag spikes. It's smoother than any COD I have played thus far. The presentation in this game is perfect. But now, how's the gameplay? I'm gonna start with the pacing of the game, and this is kind of hard to talk about. This game is extremely slow paced compared to the last two COD games I played before this, that being Cold War and Vanguard. In those games you could rush like nobody's business and literally everyone was doing it. Very rarely did I run into any campers and surprisingly no tryhards as well. But this game is the complete opposite. Not only is everyone stacked up with attachments and the fucking shotgun sniper is back, god damn it, but everyone is also a goddamn camping bitch. Team deathmatch and free-for-all are the worst when it comes to this. Not only is this hard to just find people sometimes, but when you do, you'll always get harder than any other COD. I'm a rusher, guys. I don't like to camp. I find it cheap and boring. I'd much rather run around the map and murder people, not sit in a corner and wait for them to come to me. And guys, the game doesn't allow enough players to be in a casual match for it to be casual. They had to make a 10v10 mosh pit because of the fact that in normal team deathmatch there are only like 8 players or less. Sometimes I've seen 6 players per team. Do you understand how hard it is to fight enemies with that player count? And the maps for this game are giant. The only small maps in this game are remasters of old maps like Shoot House, Shipment, Dome. All of those are remasters. And not only that, but 2 of them are I hate Shoot House and I hate Shipment, and I always will. Dome is actually really fun, but that's besides the point. Most maps in this game are in the medium to large range, and many of them have multiple floors, perfect for camping and sniping. And once again, footsteps are louder than someone banging on your fucking door, so I always get floored even when I'm just walking. The normal pacing of the matches are honestly way too slow paced for me, and the fact that the game is once again incentivizing camping just like its older brother, I can't help but get pissed. And tryhards. God damn, if you thought Cold War and Vanguard were bad, then you have not played this game. The tryharding in this game is beyond stupid. These guys in every match completely f*** you and have been playing this game for way too long. So you already know that they have the OP attachments that will one-hit you every single time. I have never had a problem with tryhards in Cold War and Vanguard. So this game just completely caught me off guard with the tryharding, man. Now, it probably seems like I hate this game. Well, surprisingly, no, this game has done some things to make the pacing better, like 10v10 mosh pit, which I love. This mode is definitely way more rusher friendly, and it makes the matches actually fun. And even if you play the normal casual matches, as long as you don't play team deathmatch and free-for-all, and instead play modes like domination and hardpoint, then you will definitely find way more rushers than campers. It doesn't stop the goddamn tryhards, but it 100% makes the matches a hell of a lot more enjoyable when the pacing isn't slower than a turtle. And the weapons and gunplay in this game are amazing. It feels great to kill enemies, plus the fact that the weapons are really powerful in this game. Weirdly enough, I love the pistols. They actually stand a chance against people in this game, which you definitely don't see enough nowadays. The M4 is my favorite weapon, no doubt. This gun is a laser with amazing firepower. It's probably one of the best guns I've ever played in COD, if I'm being honest. However, the problem with this is that while I do have fun playing domination and hardpoint and the like, it kind of burns me out faster because the matches last way longer than the modes that I usually play, like team deathmatch. So I'm kind of mixed on this. When the game is fun, it's really fun. But when the game is frustrating or boring, it is really frustrating or boring. The highs are really high and the lows are really low. But I'm not done yet, fellas. Let's talk about the maps and the map design. I gotta say, guys, the maps in this game are some of the worst maps I have ever played in a Call of Duty game. There are very few maps, very few that I would even consider decent, let alone good. I hate the fucking border crossing map. Who designed this? Who thought any of this was a good idea? Not only do you get so much cover from the cars that it's hard to see anyone in this map, but it incentivizes camping to the upteenth degree. Every match that has this map hurts me. I leave the game because of this. I leave the game. And Tarak, God knows that whoever made this map is going to hell because this map is ungodly. The map is way too big, like astronomically huge, to the point that I don't understand how anyone can make it like this. And there are so many sniping and camping spots. Why? Look at this. Look at this. Whoever made this map is obviously a camper. This was a map made for the campers by the campers, motherfucker. El Asilo, this map is just boring. I can't explain it. It's just boring. It's boring to look at and it's boring to play. And it's also extremely slow if you're playing 6v6. Al Bagra is literally hell. It reminds me heavily of Showdown from Modern Warfare 1. And I hated that map. This map is basically a new recreation of that same map. And obviously most of the remasters are like Shipment and Shoot House. These are sadly the majority of the maps, and I heavily dislike all of them. But that doesn't mean there aren't some decent maps in this game. Not everything is Just for a little bit of positivity, let's talk about some decent maps, like the museum. I'm glad the copyright thing is done because I actually really like this map since the beta. The art is beautiful and the design is very fun to play around in. It's also one of the more smaller maps in the game, which I appreciate. And we also have Crown Raceway. I didn't like this map at first, but I've grown to like it, and it's one of the more memorable maps in the game. I mean, you're literally in the Indy 500, bro. I'm literally playing Turbo over here. And Darkwood. This is a good map right here. I like that you can swim, and the layout is simple with very little incentivization on camping. It's a fun map. Farm 18 is another good map. I see it more as the Nuketown of this game. It's really small and compact, making it a really fun rushing map. However, these maps do not save the overall map quality, and it hurts me even more when it's the maps that get picked the most by the game. Because players just can't pick maps anymore, am I right? Overall, maps are but they have some decent ones. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about today is the create a class system. The absolute up of the system shocks me to the core. First off, the perks. While the perks themselves are great in this game, seriously, they are really good. Like, I'm surprised they even have a good lineup here. But I hate that you can't just pick them. The best perks that you actually want are perks that you have to be level 40 to get. Are you serious? That is the most ridiculous thing you can ask of anyone. It practically forces you to use perk packages. Packages. They're pre-made and you can't change them. So most of the time you'll pick a perk package that comes with at least one perk that you couldn't give a shit about. Like, I love the Hunter package. Bro, it has Spotter. Of course I love it. But, God damn it, I wish I could just change overclock. Why the hell can't I change overclock? Give me Survivor or something, man. The lack of customization for the perks just lessens my enjoyment. Now we have customizing your weapons. I love the weapons in this game, guys. They're really fun to use and they're really powerful. But if you want to unlock more, because trust me, there are so many locked guns in this game, then you have to level up a certain gun to a certain level. I swear to you, that's how it works now. For example, to unlock the MX9 SMG, you have to level up the STB556 to level 13. And that gun is an AR that is locked unless you level up your player to level 41. Meaning, if you really want that MX9, not only do you have to grind to level 41, but then, then you have to grind out a gun that you possibly don't even want to use to level 13. This system is kind of stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be fun and it helps you try out new weapons, but you couldn't at least give us a second option to unlock it, like challenges or something? Hell, there are even some guns that can be unlocked by said challenges. And even the camos in this game require you to grind out guns that you don't want to use. Like, I really want this Azul camo on my M4, but to get it, I have to grind out not just any gun, but a pistol. Possibly the worst pistol in the game, too, to level 19. One level lower than the max level for the weapon. You gotta be shitting me. It makes the game a grind fest in the most unfun way possible. I don't think this system is a bad idea, but I just much prefer Cold War's way of doing it. I'll even take Vanguard's system. Overall, Modern Warfare 2 is a mixed bag of a multiplayer with a lot of pros and a lot of cons. But overall, even though those reviews seem very negative, I didn't actually hate this game, or hell, I don't even dislike it. I don't enjoy it a lot or anything, but when I'm just playing the game, playing gun game or 10v10 mosh pit, I just let loose and have fun with the game. And while the tryhards make the game way more sweaty, there's a certain thrill to it that makes every match anxiety-inducing, in a fun way and in a bad way. It's Goddamn, I sound like I have Stockholm Syndrome. Modern Warfare 2 is a multiplayer with a lot of flaws, but it can still turn out to be a fun time. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's a good multiplayer, nothing more, nothing less. I'm hoping that some issues I discussed in this video will be fixed in the future, but with how the game is looking right now, I sorta doubt it. But still, positive thoughts. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next review. Peace.